What's up guys, my name is Taylor and welcome to episode 5 of my Pokemon White Nuzlocke playthrough. I believe I called it. These are coming back. I'm sorry that I haven't been recording these. It's just because for some time I wanted to really get into League of Legends. I wanted to become better at it. Excuse me. So I could hopefully, become good at the game. But, for the time being, I'm not that good. I'm getting okay, but, things happen from time to time and whatever. So, I'm recording these again because two reasons. One, because Sun and Moon is coming out on Friday, and I'm so excited that I'm disappointed that I'm not going to be able to record Sun and Moon gameplay for you guys. So, instead, I'm going to be uploading this because I still love Pokemon games. Even though for some time I did kind of get bored of it and I kind of did like it a little bit, now with the Sun and Moon hype, I'm so excited. I really want to do these games, and especially the most important thing, the second reason why I'm recording these again is because of a thing called the completion theory. Now, in a sense, if you don't know what the completion theory is, it is briefly described in a game theory video, which I will leave down in the description below. It is a Five Nights at Freddy's game theory, and towards the second half of the video, Matthew, MatPat, whatever you like to call him, explains what the completion theory is. But in case you don't want to watch the video, the completion theory is when you don't complete something, your mind still remembers it and it cannot focus on other tasks that you want to do until it's completed. So, literally, I don't know, I'm not recording it because that will mess up the layup of everything, but literally episodes 2, 3, and 4 that I recorded are sitting on my desktop, and it's been bugging me how A, I haven't recorded this in a long time, and B, how I'm not even that close to finishing the game, and that I stopped recording this because I lost interest and I got bored of it, even though I really love this game and I really love Pokemon games in general. So that's why we're doing this. That's why we're back into this. And with that being said, it looks like my OBS isn't lagging at all right now, so we're gonna get into this. So first off, in case this is the first video that you've been watching in a while, even though I'll be uploading episodes 2, 3, and 4 with episode 5, we are currently in Castilla City. Here is my team going into the third gym. What I'm hoping to do in this video is beat the third gym and catch Pokemon along the way and get to the fourth city. And then I can grind off screen and record more Pokemon later. So right now, our team here, we have Greaser the Blitzo level 23, we have Pokaboo the Paid Knight level 21, we have Meru the Roggenrola level 21, we have Whiskers the Herdier level 20, Beats the Timple level 12, and Scout the Patrat level 5. So that is our team right now, and sorry if my voice, I start backing off in volume, or if my voice becomes worse. It's just because I'm kind of getting over a cold. If you haven't been watching my videos recently, and I'm over it pretty much, but from time to time, I don't know what I think it is. It's my lung filling up with mucus, and when it fills up with too much mucus, then I kind of get short of breath. So yeah. So anyway, we're gonna get into this. Also, if you guys haven't caught up with the other episode, when I record the other episodes, I explained that I really don't like dialogue in games, especially if it's really boring and kind of meaningless to the story. So I'm going to be kind of explaining short little details about what I'm doing. So in this building here, I'm going to go back outside to show you guys the name of it. I believe it's called the Pokestar Studios. Oh no, Battle Company. In this building called the Battle Company, you meet that janitor who met us at the elevator. And when you meet the janitor, you actually get the almighty experience share. And if you don't know what the experience share is, it's basically an item that allows you to give experience to one of your other Pokemon who isn't battling in the front, because in order to train Pokemon, you actually have to battle with them so they gain experience and an increase in levels. So when you actually battle the janitor and after you win the battle, then you get the experience share, and it's honestly a lifesaver of an item to help you with grinding, to level up, whatever. So I'm just getting it right now. It's probably not gonna take that long. I also wanted to just grind all the trainers in this because I specifically kept my Pokemon at this lower level. Here, I'm gonna move my mouse just in case it's in the screen. Um, I wanted to keep my Pokemon at this kind of like a low level because if I remember correctly, Bird's Pokemon are level 25. I believe the Leavanny is 25 at which is his highest. So I wanted to keep the Pokemon like around 22, 23. So like when I grind in the gym, like they won't get above 25. Because whenever I try to do games, I try not to make myself too overpowered for the gym leader, and yet still like at least on par on this. Because especially in a Nuzlocke and you're recording it on YouTube, if you're overpowered, then it's kind of boring because like you're just snowballing through the game. Like whenever you, whenever I watch Nuzlocks, if a person has a legendary and like it basically doesn't die for like half of the series, you pretty much know that they're gonna win the Nuzlocke as long as like a one hit KO move doesn't happen or like a crit doesn't happen for some reason. Because like legendaries are OP, they keep their stats, and usually with randomizers that people get, it's usually for the most part like the Elite Four has like a bunch of first stage Pokemon, so like a legendary like just snowballs. So that's why I'm keeping it this way. So a lot of this episode is gonna be kind of like grinding because there's a lot of like unnecessary stuff that I'm gonna be doing, and one necessary part that I honestly think is unnecessary, but part of the game. But that's what we're doing. So you're just basically gonna see me battle. Basically, I'm at a level where like if any of my Pokemon die, I'm just bad, or I just get critical hit. Like basically gonna fall asleep, you have a yawn. I'm just gonna keep it in. I'm pretty sure I have like a full heal or an awakening. And if not, I'm pretty sure I have a Chesto Berry too. So let me just see. Yeah, I have an awakening. Nice. So we're gonna give that a greaser. Gonna increase. Gonna wake him up. Yes, he's not doing that much damage, even though just 4 levels high. I mean 4 levels higher, so he shouldn't be doing that much. And honestly, okay, so first of all, what I'm hoping is that I catch a new Pokemon in the desert area. I think it's Route 4, that's what it's called. Okay, that was really bad RNG. If I got hit all 5 times, I might have died right there. But in Route 4, I'm really hoping for a Scraggy, because I already have a fire type, so I don't really need Darumaka, because if I remember correctly, the Pokemon you can catch on Route 4 are Darumaka, Sandile, and Scraggy. So I don't need Darumaka since I already have Pokeball here, and Sandile would be good because the next fourth gym is electric type, spoiler for those of you who don't know. And then I like Scraggy because it's a fighting type, it's a dark type, covers a lot of weaknesses. Really good in my opinion, especially with this game. And I'm just gonna heal up. Super potion. Let's see how many potions I have. Alright, that's funny. Alright, then we put the janitor. Janitor Jeff, who has Trubbish, because I'm pretty sure Nintendo was like, oh, it's a janitor, let's give him a Trubbish. I don't know, that's my thought when I saw this guy. So we're just gonna fight him. Honestly, excuse me. Honestly, like I said, I'm super excited for Sun and Moon. I'm really bummed that I can't record gameplay for you guys because I'm not really good with technology. I don't know how to hook up stuff, and I don't have a capture card like everyone else does. So they can record the gameplay, but I'm super excited playing the game. I'm getting both games just because I like getting both games, see like the differences between the two, if there is any, like the different types of Pokemon you can catch in both games, if there is a difference, like exclusive Pokemon in each game. Um, I just like having two games just so I can trade between them, just in case I want to be that guy and have like all the starters in one game, like all three starters in one game, if I wanted to. But probably not. Just play through it like it's supposed to be played just with one starter. I honestly want to go with Poplio because for the most part I like the water starters the most. Blastoise, Feraligatr, Swampert, Empoleon. Honestly, there wasn't really a bad water type for me except for probably maybe like Oshawott because I don't know, I like Emboar way more than Samurott in this game because of typing and design wise. But besides that, I'm going with Poplio because I like the water. I like water typings, and especially since I now know that the final evolution is part fairy, like that's amazing. It's gonna be water fairy. It basically has like, if I remembered, it only has like 3 weaknesses. It should have only 3 weaknesses: electric, grass, poison. Because water resists steel, so it'll still will be neutral, and I guess freeze dry will technically be super effective. So basically 4 types, 1 move, and then 3 types. So I'm super excited about choosing Poplio. I also like his or her design because I should say I honestly like Poplio's design. It's a seal. It's like it's so cute. But yeah, that's who I'm gonna pick. Um, I honestly don't know how people like choose their teams. Like before, like I guess you know like a lot of the Pokemon and like you've seen the demo and stuff like that. I'm trying to stay as blind as to the game as possible, just so like I'm not like, oh, I have this game and I saw this in the demo and this is gonna happen and all of like like the teaser stuff and the spoiler stuff. So I'm trying to stay as blind to the game as possible. So as far as I'm aware, like I've only seen like all the Pokemons on the site. Like I haven't seen any gameplay or anything like that besides like probably like the trailers that they have for on YouTube. Like, oh, here's a new Pokemon. Oh, this is what it looks like, and this is like its ability and attacks and stuff. So besides that, like I'm pretty blind to it. So what I'm hoping is not hoping. What I don't understand how people can make a team already because like you don't even know if all the Pokemon they introduce is every single Pokemon they are gonna introduce. Because it's honestly kind of a small list of Pokemon. Most of it is just like different forms of Pokemon and the lowland forms. So it's like if that's all the Pokemon that they're gonna have in the region, like that's kind of disappointing and sad. But again, it's really hard to make Pokemon, so I can't really judge. But still, that wouldn't be fun. But if like Pokemon that I think are really cool, I honestly think all of them are cool except maybe like the bee one and the bug fairy bee looking thing and the flower the lay Pokemon. Like I don't like that one that much. I don't really like that fish, like that pink fish with like the real like the lips, like the really stand off lips and like it's showing like its teeth to you and like besides that I'm pretty sure I like all of them. Oh, I don't like that horse thing. Whatever it's called, like Type No X. Whatever it's called. Alright, so that just happened. I really don't like Type No X because I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like a demonic dog horse. If that makes sense, because just does. But oh my gosh, I'm so critical hit, unlucky, but we'll manage. I actually give no, give experience share. I actually forgot to give Beats the experience share, which sucks because it just lost a bunch of experience that it could have gotten from those battles. But also in the battle company, there's also a separate floor. So there's floor 47 where there's also a bunch of trainers here too that you can grind off of in case you want to. So I'm pretty sure there's like 5 trainers on this floor, so bear with me and I just battle all of these guys. I know, like, I felt like I should have done this off screen, but at the same time I wanted to show you guys like how to get the experience share and like making sure you guys know that the experience share instead of me like being like, oh, here's the experience share, here's me, um here I randomly had this experience share out of there. But so yeah, and anyway, these videos are kind of long anyway because I'd like to do a lot in one video, because I personally, it's like, I understand that like you have busy schedules and you have stuff to do, and like Pokemon is a pretty long game, kind of takes at least 2 days to finish it, and probably like over the span of like a month, maybe if recorded, maybe like 3 weeks. But still, like, I personally don't like really long let's plays because I don't know, it kind of like spans out over a large amount of time where like I don't know, like I could just be watching gameplay of like a game, because like the more something like goes on, like I feel like I start to lose interest in it more, because it's like it's kind of like it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like Pokemon to the Moon, where like it was revealed, like I don't know, whenever it was revealed, like at first I'm like, oh, it's another Pokemon game, it's just Sun and Moon and all of these new Pokemons are happening. But then after like once November came, like I'm starting to get all this hype back because I don't have to wait as long, and I can't believe I just missed that. Oh my gosh. Because like I don't have to wait that long because it's literally coming out in 2 days. So it's so exciting. So yeah. Let's just spam this. Oh my gosh. I don't know, I'm just super excited about it. And I'm really excited for this game too. Just getting back into recording videos again, especially that I'm not posting more League content on my channel. I think like I feel like so like excited, and I feel so like, you know, pumped to do these videos. And I don't know if I addressed it in my latest. I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't, because those videos were with my friends. So I am, or maybe I did it with. Oh no, that's the ball guy. So here, wait. Let me actually heal Meru fast. So I'm actually, like I said, I'm getting better. I really want to record singing videos. The only thing that I'm worried about is that mid recording of me, mid in the middle. Gosh, I was trying to sound like all fancy, but in the middle of me recording the singing video, I'm just afraid of like my lungs starting to like give out on me, like you just saw in the beginning, and like, you know, like, and I can't sing because my lungs are acting up on me. So that's why I've kind of been hesitant on recording the videos. But at the same time, I really want to like it's been so long since I've recording a singing video, and I literally like I have like 3 songs memorized that I want to sing for you guys, and like I said, I don't know if I did say it in the um in whatever video I posted, either a League of Legends video, like a solo League of Legends video, or a vlogging video. I can't remember. Not vlogging, but talking video. I can't remember, but I stopped recording them because, like I said, I was sick, and also I was kind of feeling a little bit self-conscious of myself because, we're not all perfect, we're not all human, and even though I want these to make those videos, to help other people get over their anxiety and their stage fright, whatever you would like to call it, um, of them singing in front of people, because I made the video for those of you who don't know, or for people who watch the videos and they still don't know because I keep saying stuff about the music videos, why I made them and stuff like that. The reason why I made the videos is because I'm actually gonna say this for talking video. I'm jumping all over the place. I'm gonna say this for talking video. I'm gonna say the reason why I made the singing video for a talking video. But anyways, I just been self-conscious and I didn't want to post the videos because, like, you hear a bunch of singers that you personally think are better than you or sound better than you. So like you stop thinking that you're good at something, so then you stop wanting to do them, and that's why I stopped making the video for a while. So now I've told myself that it doesn't matter how other people think of me. It doesn't matter if I'm good to them or not. As long as I do a good job and I'm proud of what I do, that's all that matters. And that's why I'm so pumped to record videos for you guys tomorrow, and I'm so excited, and I hope that my lungs don't give out on me so I can go through 3 singing recordings for you guys, because honestly I love to sing, and an it's such an amazing feeling when I sing. Oh gosh, yeah, see, it just went on me again. And it's just such an amazing feeling when I sing, and I have so much fun when I sing it, even though my face may not show it, and uh, it's hard to tell sometimes, but I love singing, and it's such a fun time. And this is the masculine, which is why I needed Greaser, which I didn't like, because these guys have Aqua Jet. I'm pretty sure all of them have adaptability. And so I need Whiskers. Oh man. So anyway, back to Pokemon. So, oh my gosh, you got a crit. Back to Pokemon with Greaser dying. I actually have a huge weakness to Basculin, because Basculin have adaptability, I'm pretty sure, with all the trainers. And for those of you who don't know, adaptability increases moves that have the same type as you. So in this case, Basculin is a water type, so all its water moves that it uses increase in power because of adaptability. And since Meru and Pokeboo are both weak to water, that's bad because they are most likely gonna die. Beats want to learn Mud Shot. Yeah, let's replace Growl with that. That'll be nice. Have a stab move when it evolves. If it evolves. Basculin. Have to keep battling. Or if my other Pokemon will die. Oh my gosh, I want to use my mouse, but I'm that person who gets bothered by mouse cursors being like in the screen, cause it's just like right there, and like you want it to go away, but it won't go away. So yeah. Let's just take down right now. Yeah, here's the opposite. This is gonna hurt. Oh man, that was a lot of damage. For being 4 levels above this thing, that was a lot of damage. Please be the last one. Oh man, there's one more. I'm pretty sure I can't take down or else I'm gonna die, so I'm just gonna tackle. Bite. That did 11. Alright, I'm gonna heal up just in case it crits, because that did 11, so a crit will do 22. So I'm just gonna heal up right here. Oh man, please don't get like crits on crits. Right, nice. So I think I'm at a healthy enough range to just take down right now. Okay, nice, didn't flinch. Takedown goes. And it's dead. Alright. Nice. 13 recoil damage, that's alright. And we beat Cleric Warren. Gosh, I hate Basculin when I have like a bunch of Pokemon that like are weak to water, because Basculin have Aqua Jet, and Aqua Jet, for those of you who don't know, always goes first because it's known as a priority move. So priority moves always go first, and with Pokemon who both use priority moves in a battle, the faster one will go first. So in this case, if I Greaser, if it uses Quick Attack, and if and then if Basculin uses Aqua Jet, the faster Pokemon will go first. So that's why I really don't like priority, because nobody on my team anymore has priority, which sucks. So now that we're finished with the battle company, we are going to release our Blitzo, because unfortunately our Blitzo has fainted, which in a Nuzlocke means that it's considered dead. And what I like to do in Nuzlocke is I like to release the Pokemon unless I get waited out, which in that case, for those of you who haven't watched the first episode, means that I'll reboot back with my same team that I had before that whiteout. But in this case, since Blitzo is the only one who died, you are going away. Now I could bring Pansage back. I'm gonna keep it in as Death Water. If I'm gonna look back on previous episodes once I upload them, if Tree Hugger is dead, then I'll release it, and then I won't consider it, and then I won't use it anymore. If it's not, then I'm just gonna use it as like Death Fodder right now, because honestly, Civilization is good, but I don't really want to spend the time raising it, because Pansage is not the most offensive Pokemon to have. So let's get 10 of these. I don't need Great Balls yet. Okay, that should be good. It should be good. And now with that, we can now go to healed up, right? Yep. Okay. So now with that, we can go to one of the irrelevant Pokemon plotline stories of this game, because honestly, I think the game could have done without this part of the game right now. Because right now you have to go up here, and then you go to the gym. You go to the gym and you're like, oh my gosh, someone's here. And then you meet Sharon, who's like, hey, I just challenged. He's a good gym leader, but I got the gym badge, and bug types aren't a challenge for me, and I'm gonna become the champion. That's basically all the challenge is. And then Bird comes out and he's like, hi, you're the one who fought in the forest. Taylor, come with me to Prime Pier, because something bad has happened. So then after you go to the gym, you have to come out here, and I believe it is the third staircase, which would be the one right next to the battle company. So this one, I believe it's this one. Yeah, okay, so you come here, and that's Bianca. For those you don't know, that's your other rival in the game. And the girl to your right is Iris, and she wants to help because Bianca lost your Pokemon, and stuff like that, and blah 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 blah. And she's also the gym leader, the Opaloosa gym leader. Spoilers alert! In this game, and it's like, I'm Team Plasma. I see a gym leader, and we nabbed your Bianca's Pokemon. And then it's like, hey Taylor, let's go rescue Bianca's Pokemon. And then Iris just saved by Bianca because of reasons to protect her, whatever. So then after you go over there for that pointless dialogue, you have to run all the way back over here or walk or whatever you want to do. And you go back. You meet Berg. He's, for some reason, is right there, and he's like, let's go that way. We have to go that way towards gym, even though you probably could have just like went everywhere and eventually found him. You have to stop at that point for some reason. And then you see these three plasma grunts over here with Berg, and you're like, and then Berg is like, hey, this is definitely the place. And then the Team Plasma guys are like, no other Team Plasma members are here. Da 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 da. And then you have to battle this one grunt while the two other grunts go for Berg because reasons, and you have to go into this battle. Sandile, ooh, I have Meryl up first, right? Ah, man. See, the problem with this is that Sandile might dig right now. I think he has dig right now, so I'm just gonna switch into Whisker just in case he digs. Because if I switch out into Pokaboo, that's gonna be more experience. I mean, less experience going to beats, and it's also gonna be really bad. Okay, just Sandile, fine. Fine. Sandile is fine. Just gonna go for takedown because that's your one shot. And it misses, of course, because one sound attack equals missing so many times. And it missed again, and it used sand attack again. Great. Guys, this is what happens for the most part whenever I play Pokemon with any of my friends, because for some reason I have such terrible luck. Thank you. Holy shoot. I hope it's not another Sandile. And it is. I have to heal this guy up. Great. Bag. Heal. Super potion. There we go. Take down. Of course it misses. That's what the fourth sand target used. Are you kidding me? And now it torments, and now I cannot spam takedowns. Let's wait for me to torment. Gosh darn it. Thank you. Holy shoot. I missed like 4 takedowns that battle. And beats it now level 18, which is nice. And then they back up and like, oh no, this is bad. My Pokemon got beaten. So we can't just beat you guys up because you're a little kid. We have to use our Pokemon to beat you because there's no such thing as beating up in this game or this world. Even though you could clearly just punch someone in the face. Honestly, you know, I think during my... Here, wait, I'm getting into that after this. Gym Leader Bird, why do you take Pokemon? You were detected, I honestly don't read this part, I just spam through it. I honestly don't care what he says. White Dragon. Oh, this is a story about the legendary Pokemon Reshiram and Zekrom. Something about that. Bringing back Hero Unova. Something about Castilla City. Don't care. Basically, for those of you who don't play this, who have never played this game before, have never watched a Let's Play of this game, who could clearly explain the story much better than I am. Basically, there's a hero, and then there's the 2 dragons, Reshiram and Zekrom, and there, and something about like them using their powers to beat some. I have no idea. Honestly, like, I just care more about the gameplay than stories. Except like if they're like okay stories, but with Pokemon games, it's kind of like yeah. I guess maybe Ruby Sapphire was kind of a good story, like the post game. But anyways, da da da. Bianca got Luna back. Iris wants to be Bianca's guardians, bodyguard steal. I got a Yachi berry because for some reason Iris was just holding Yachi berries for some reason. And now I can challenge Bird at the gym. That took so long, and now you get a smoke ball, which basically allows you to flee from any wild battle that you want to. So now it's time to go to the gym, and this is a bug type gym. So if you have any fire flying type, that'll be really good for this gym right here. Flying types especially because most a lot of the bug Pokemon here are Sawaddles, Swadloons, I think, or maybe just Sawaddles. And Sawaddles are quadruple V2 flying, which is really good, especially against Berkeley Vanny, because Berkeley Vanny is pretty strong. Level 25, pretty strong. And here is where we battle everything. All the trader. Okay, so back to my point about. So I think it was around maybe like junior year in high school. My friend told me like, oh, why don't people just beat you up in the Pokemon world, or even use their Pokemon to like kill you or whatever? And I'm like, huh. You know what? That's a really good idea. Like, why haven't people done that? Because honestly, even without your Pokemon, if you're still like, one of those bodybuilders, or like even like one of those triathletes who are like really fit and strong, like, you could probably still beat someone up and steal their money. So yeah, I never understood why like just because your Pokemon are beaten, that means you're beaten. It's kind of like that with a lot of anime, like with like kind of like a companion of some sort, like Pokemon, like Yu-Gi-Oh. When you're beaten in a duel. I guess that one's kind of more legit because like it's kind of like an agreement between you two that you're risking your lives in order, and then the loser like gets sacrificed or whatever, or goes to the Shadow Realm, I should say. But like with Pokemon or like maybe like Digimon or something like that, like you could like just straight up like ignore the Digimon or Pokemon or and like go straight for the person and just beat them up. And sorry. Here, wait. Let me just check the OBS. Okay, so I'm just leaning back on my pillow because it's getting kind of hot, and sorry that if my mouse cursor show back up. And I'm gonna turn my fan on, so sorry if you hear that because it's getting really hot right now. Alright, so gonna flinch it. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm gonna just stop after I capture my Pokemon on Route 4 because it's kind of late over here. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna wake up soon because I'm talking pretty loud, even though for the most part I have a really soft voice, so I don't realize I'm talking loud when I am talking loud. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna stop after that Route 4 capture just because of that reason. It's kind of late. I kind of want to eat food too and watch some anime, maybe do some other stuff, I don't know. But yeah, the main part of it being that it's late and I don't want to really wake anyone up because I have done that in the past, and I want to wake up early and record videos for you guys tomorrow and study for school, especially study for school because I have a test on Friday. So yeah. So we're just basically grinding through this gym. That was kind of like the one thing like you have to worry about since he's part rock and part bug type. So fire moves are neutral to him because the rock resists the fire, and even though the bug is weak to the fire, so Dwell was a problem with that. Also, rock resists flying, so again, neutral hit instead of just super effective damage, and also rock is super effective against flying and fire. So if you have a pure fire type or if you have a flying type and Dwebble like gets like maybe like 3 rock blasts off of you, like you might faint from that. So when you have to beat Dwebble, I suggest getting a tempo like I have, because the rock is actually super weak, not super weak, but it's weak against the water typing. So having tempo or your water start or Ashawat, if you chose Ashawat, is really good against Dwebbles. Or even Pampor if you're using Pampor for some reason. But anyway, I always this was it honestly took me like maybe like 30 minutes to figure this out, because like here, wait, I'll show you. I'll show you right now. Sorry that I do that. I still have a lot of mucus in my nose. Because literally, like, I would do that all the time instead of like just holding the up direction to like go through the honey walls. So like I would literally be stuck at this gym for at least 30 minutes. I remember, and I had to ask my friend like, "Oh, how do you get to this gym?" And they're like, "Oh, you just hold up on your direction pad." And I'm like, "What? It's that easy?" They're like, "Yeah, it's that easy." So yeah, so this was one of the gyms that kind of stumped me. Another one will actually a lot of the gyms stumped me. I think all of the other ones stumped me, because the fourth is Elisa, and then Elisa, and then Clay, and then Skyla, and Bryson, and Drayden. Yeah, like all of the gyms kind of had like really difficult puzzles. And keep in mind, the game came around about the time I think I was in middle school, or junior high, or intermediate school, or whatever you like to call it. So, so yeah, puzzles were really difficult for me back then. They are still pretty difficult for me now, but I have an easier time with them, because it's like you kind of like have an idea of what they're doing. Even though I'm pretty sure when Sun and Moon comes out, like the gyms probably were gonna be harder, and like I'm gonna have a hard time figuring them out. Ah, but thank goodness we're almost to the gym. But honestly, it's what's after the gym what really scares me. It's what really scares me, because after this gym, here I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it, even though I spoiled a bunch of other things already. Just for the fact that to kind of keep like an even pace of like right now we're focusing on beating Berg, not losing any more Pokemon, getting to the gym. That's what we're trying to do. And honestly, it's pretty easy as long as you have a fire flying type, because a lot of bug Pokemon in general have low HP and defenses. So for the most part, a good fire type or flying type move on these Pokemon will one shot them for the most part. See, we're only 2 levels higher and they're basically one shotting. So unfortunately, we're not level 25 like I wanted to be and what I thought I'd be after all the trainers. But we are at a decent level where I think we'll be able to beat Berg, because Berg is nowhere as tough as Leona. Gosh, when not Leona but Lenora, like when I got past Lenora in I believe episode 4, like I was so happy, because like literally whenever I try to do a Nuzlocke of this game, like I lose right at Lenora, because that Watchog and the retaliate combo that she has is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And now I'm gonna save right here, and I'm also gonna make sure that I have a save state just in case like the save doesn't work. There we go, saving, and there we go, save to slot 2. And now let's go fight Berg basically talks about how great his bug Pokemon are. And here we go. Gym battle number 3 against Berg. Honestly, this is one of the easier gym battles that you'll be facing in this game. First off, we have Whirlipede. Whirlipede, not much of a threat. It's pretty much more of a staller because it has Protect. And it has Poison Point instead of Speed Boost, which is also really nice. So, if you have Pignite that I have right here, you just spam Flame Charges to try and get faster. Because even if you are lower level than I am right now, you should be able to outspeed a Leavanny if you keep Pignite in. If you don't, then again, you still kill Whirlipede, like right here, dead right off the bat. And the Screech, I'm pretty sure, is for his other Pokemon because his other Pokemon have physical moves. I don't remember them having special moves at all. So lowering your defenses is really good, and I don't really like Aqua Ring. No, I really don't like Aqua Ring. And here's the Dwebble. So now with my defense lowered, I'm gonna switch into Beats right here. I know that Beats is under leveled, but again, having super effective damage against your opponent is always good, especially in gym battles, because even though we're one level apart, like, look how much damage this Bumblebee does. Boom, like 3/4 of his health. And I got the speed drop, which is amazing, but shenanigans are happening with the sand in my face. And he used the Hyper Potion. That's good, because for those of you who don't know, gym leaders and Elite Fours have a limited amount of potions that they can use to heal their Pokemon. So if they use it on their weaker Pokemon like this, they're most likely not going to use it for their best Pokemon, which is amazing. Because then it doesn't heal up and you can end the battle that much faster. And okay, how much damage is it? Just 21. Not 21, 19. Not that much. Don't miss. Thank you. And there we go. The level's gone. And also, when you have the experience you're on, and you're the only Pokemon, you get double the experience that you normally get, which is awesome. So Leavanny's the last Pokemon, so we just switch into Pokeball right here. And we just spam the heck out of Flame Charge. Spam the heck out of Flame Charge. Oh, Leavanny has Protective, I forgot. I'm pretty sure all this Pokemon have Protect, so that's gonna be annoying, but it's actually at 23, which is good. I thought it was at 25. That might be Black and White 2, or that might be just when you refight him at the World Championship. I don't know, but I'm glad I'm at 22 then, because yeah, that one-shotted. So I'm actually glad that I'm not over level. Good job on that part. Alright, maybe I should research the gym leader's Pokemon before I roll out. Let's get rid of Defend Curl for rollouts, because rollout could be really good. Especially when you keep rolling out, it's awesome. The damage is insane. And there we go. And now we get the Insect Badge. Honestly, I don't know why they call this the Insect Badge. Excuse me. We could have called it the Wing Badge or something like that. But with that level, Pokemon of level 40 will obey us, and he also gives us Struggle Bug, which is a weak type. It's a weak special bug type move, which, as you see here, also lowers the special attack of the target that was damaged. So it's okay in that department, but in terms of damage, it's not that good. So there are better moves like Bug Buzz and thinking of other special moves, and Signal Beam. Signal Beam is way better than Struggle Bug. So yeah. So now the cross transceiver is ringing, and then you'll pick it up and you get a call from Bianca who says, let's have a Pokemon battle at the gate entering Route 4. So this is what I was talking about. So after you beat Burr, you actually have to have a rival battle with Bianca, and honestly the rival battles are not that difficult. It's just that they have, like, in my experience, they get critical hits, they get like the most insane amount of BS that I have with Nuzlocke. So right now, since we're going into Route 4, I'm actually gonna buy, let's get 20 Great Balls. Let's get 19 Hyper Potions. And that'll be enough. What do you sell? You just sell balls. Okay. I'm not a fan of using like those special balls, like heal balls and luxury balls and all that other stuff, because basically the basic balls are kind of like where I'm at. Kind of realized what I just said, but honestly, the basic balls are kind of where they're at. Like, they're classic, they do their job. Still realize what I'm saying, but it's really good. It's honestly really good. You're just gonna save here. Gonna shift F1 to save. And just sorry if you see the cursor flying across the screen. I'm just gonna check if I saved it. November. Yep, I did. Okay, alright. So now, oh sorry, I have to click back to the emulator to make it work. Alright, so now we have to travel all the way to gate 6. There's also more things you could do over here. I'm just gonna do that off screen. Okay, so to tell you guys what you can do else, this building I believe is the Nintendo company building. Yeah, Game Freak. So if you go in here, you go into the Game Freak building where there are two trainers. I believe they are either producers of Pokemon of the game, or they're executives for the game. And you can battle them twice, I believe, in the game. Once right now when they have low level Pokemon, and then later after the Elite Four, I believe, when they have really strong high level Pokemon. And the other thing is, if you talk to this dancer guy here, he tells you to find two other dancers so they can form a dancing group. And if you do all that, you have to battle each of them. Each of them has like one of the monkeys. So one has a Pansear, one has a Pansage, one has a Pampor. And then if you beat all of them, they all come back here. And then you get an amulet coin, which doubles your prize money. But because of time's sake, I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to get the rival battle underway. So here's a gate to Route 4. You go into the gate, Bianca comes out and says, "Hey Taylor, let's battle. But let me ask the person at working the gate if it's okay to battle here, because we trashed our room at the very beginning of the game for some reason. So let's start a battle." And here we have a rival battle with Bianca. I think she has 3 Pokemon. 4. Oh, she has 4 Pokemon. Not good, because we technically have 4 Pokemon too. So starting off with Herdier, level 18, awesome, because I have Pokeboo, which is a fighting type, which is super effective against normal types like Herdier. So we're just gonna use Arm Thrust right now. Even with me being intimidated, I should be able to kill with 2 of these. Oh, never mind, I need 4. Oh, not unless I get the crit, baby. There we go, getting the crit. Goodbye, Herdier. Getting a nice bit of Luna, which is a psychic type. So I'm gonna switch to Whiskers, who has the dark type move Bite, which is super effective against psychic types. Dark type moves are super effective against psychic types. So she's in Forewarn takedown. So alright. So Forewarn is you're basically shown a move that can one-shot you. So my takedown, since it was Forewarn, should be able to one-shot, which it does. So that's what Forewarn does, in case you guys don't know. There we go, Moon is down. Getting more XP. Servine, which is the second evolution grass starter, for those of you who don't know. So I'm gonna send back Pokeboo, our Pig Knight, right now. And I'm just gonna Flame Charge. Level 20, really nice, level 20. There you go, gonna go down. Oh, and she probably has a monkey. She probably has one of the monkeys. So I had Pansage, so she has Pampor, that means. So it means that she should have Pampor. If I'm correct. Yeah, Pampor, there we go. So there we go. Gonna send out Whiskers because half my team is weak to water, and water does resistant damage to other water types. That's why that's not good. So I'm just gonna take down here. Hopefully connects. Yes, it should one shot. Nice. And there we go. Bianca's defeated, but it is not over there, folks, because not only do you have the she hides her hat in shame, but she basically talks about your journey and how you guys all left and stuff, and how she's learning stuff, and she's gonna go away. So gonna heal up here. No, I don't want to go there. So actually I do. I want to switch this guy, Whiskers with Pokeball, because that's not all, folks. Because when you reach Route 4, you actually have the option of going into Dark Sand here. So on Route 4, instead of having the grass to catch wild Pokemon, you have Dark Sand like this to my left, or to my left, that way, I think, on the face cam. But you have Dark Sand over here left to my character, which is basically the grass in this route. But you also have Sharon up here, and like I said, the rival battles in this game, you have two rivals, and especially when you do a Nuzlocke, that's twice the opportunity of you losing your Pokemon. And this is honestly, whenever I battle Sharon, I get so nervous because his team is pretty decent, and again, they have the utmost. He has the utmost luck, and it's insane how much luck he has. So he's gonna start with P-Dog. So that's why I wanted to switch off, because flying types are super effective against fighting types like Pig Knight or Pokeball. So we're gonna go into Whiskers here, which is gonna take this guy out as soon as possible, because this Pidove is not the problem. What I'm worried about is his Duat, because again, water types, yeah, water types are really detrimental to my team, because I have two Pokemon that are super weak and one Pokemon I can't really deal with it. So basically I only have Whiskers to deal with it. I could level up Tree Hugger. Oh my gosh, that doesn't even kill. I could level up Tree Hugger to deal with grass water types, but again, don't really like Pansage. Focus Energy. Oh my gosh, I'm super afraid of this being crit. But come on, connect. There we go. Go down. Go down. Yes. Yes. Okay, so Duat's down. So basically we won this battle because Duat's probably the only threat he has on his team to kill me. Yeah, because Panzer comes out, I could just send in Beats right here and just bubble beam him. Because you have nothing on my Beats. My Beats are so fly. Literally, they're flying straight into your face with these bubbles. Boom. Shakalaka. You didn't get one-shotted. That's fine. Because we can just throw our Beats straight at you once again. Get wrecked. Get out of my face. Don't want you to faint any of my Pokemon. We already lost one friend in this episode, and we don't need to lose any other friends. Because seriously, every Pokemon is precious to me, and I love every single one of them. Even if they are computer creatures, they are awesome. They are so unique, and they look so cute, and they are awesome. And his final Pokemon is Liepard, which is Dark type, which is weak against fighting like our Pokeball. So we can just send in Pokeball here, and we can give him I believe the light parts are him. If it's not, yep, we can give him the smacking of our arms with arm thrust. And honestly, I wanted to battle him because I honestly have better luck with the darker sand past him than I do with that little patch right there. Because I usually get Darumaka's first, and again, I don't want Darumaka's because that's another water weakness on my team. So I'm really hoping for Scraggy. If not, I'll settle for Sandile, but I especially don't want Darumaka because that's just another fire type. And then after you beat Sharon, the cross transceivers meeting, Professor Juniper's like, do you have a second? I'll be waiting for you both at Nimbasa City. So then we had to go to Nimbasa City, but not for us because we actually are just gonna go here in the darker sand, and we're gonna try and catch our first encounter for Route 4. Please be a Scraggy, please be a Scraggy, please be a Scraggy. Come on. Wow, this is actually taking a long time for me to get a Pokemon encounter. Can I get this item? Wow, I got this item without a Pokemon jumping out at me. Wow, that's honestly really incredible. Am I gonna walk this whole thing without... Okay, there you go. Alright, come on, Scraggy. Scraggy. Okay, it's a Sandile. I'll take it. It is a ground type for the electric type gym. So I will take it. Actually, you are way too strong for this. Actually, I can bite. Oh, especially with the intimidate, nice. So I'll bite because dark actually resists dark itself. So with this bite, I should be able to not faint it, but do some damage. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. Sand Dune. Excuse me. Sand Dune doing 7 damage. Takes off 4 damage at the end of each turn. Sorry. So we are gonna be able to do that and getting the flinch job, which is nice. So I'm gonna go to my bag, get a Great Ball out, and come on, Sandile. Ah, oh, come on, Sandile. Come on. Alright, now we have to heal up because Sandile will kill me next turn if I don't. Well, the damage and the damage after the turn will kill me, so we need to heal up Whiskers right now so it doesn't faint. Because it really sucks when like you lose a Pokemon to your wild encounter, and then you have to replace it. Especially since I'm gonna have to grind a lot, because I believe Elisa's Zebstrika is 32. Or maybe even level 30. I think it's level 30. I'm gonna grind up my Pokemon to level 30. I'll get rid of all the route trainers. And then I'll meet you in Nimbasa City in the next episode. But yes, we got our Sandile. There we go. Desert Croc Pokemon. And what I like to name Sandile. I got this name from one of my old friends. We used to play Pokemon together. I don't know if he still remembers me, but he actually said that he and his brother or cousin, I can't remember which one, named their crocodile Swagadile, and I honestly thought that was the most boss name that I ever heard. So I named my Sandiles Swagadiles from now on, because it's such an awesome name, and I'm so surprised that that was like my first encounter. So we're just gonna go back. I'm just gonna run back to Casilia City just to check out the Sandile's nature, because for those of you who don't know, Sandile is a physical attacker, so you want to get Adamant Nature, which raises physical attack and lowers special attack, because you don't really use Sandile or Crocodile even as a special attacker. He's more a physical attacker with moves like Earthquake and Crunch and Dragon Claw. So if you want Adamant Nature, The worst possible nature you can get is modest nature, which is the complete opposite, raising your special attack and lowering your physical attack. And what natures do, for those of you who don't know, it increases one stat and it decreases another stat based on what it is, or it just doesn't have any change at all. But natures do help your overall damage or your overall tankiness, depending on what kind of Pokemon you're trying to make. So that's why natures are super important, especially when you're training. So there we go, healing up our Pokemon. Going into someone's PC, and we got a calm nature, which is a bad nature too, because here I'll show you in a second. Just it has intimidate, which is really nice, at least. Just to show you here. So how you detect nature, how you know natures, first of all it tells you. So this is a calm nature Sandile, and then if you go to the next screen, you have, so the top screen is the stats, the bottom screen is the ability, the bottom screen is the moves that it has. So on the top screen, if just making sure if it shows up on the OBS, yes it does. Okay, so on the top screen you can faintly see it, but there's one stat in red and there's one in a blue. So in case you can't see it, I'm gonna use my mouse cursor here. With calm nature, your attack is actually decreased and your special defense is increased. So in case you wanted to know how to tell what natures do for a Pokemon, the red one means that it increases, the blue one means it decreases. So this is actually a not good nature for Sandile for us, but it's alright. Just gonna click on that. And then, oh, I didn't know, if you click on it, it actually turns the Pokemon. That's awesome. So we're just gonna cancel this, get out of the PC, and I'm just gonna end off the episode right there, because again, don't want to wake my parents up, or even my grandparents up, or even my brother up. So we're just gonna save the game right here. And while it's saving, I'd like to thank you all for watching this episode. I'm so excited to be recording videos again that aren't league-based content, because honestly, I love that feeling of having diversity on my channel that's not just league-based content. And I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I know that sometimes it may seem really tedious with Pokemon gameplay, because you're basically just battling trainers and getting to the story plot to beat the end goal, which is the champion. But honestly, it's a really fun game. If you haven't tried Pokemon out for yourself, I highly recommend it to you. It is an RPG game, so it is going to require you to spend some time at least leveling up Pokemon and training them. But honestly, it's a really fun game. I'm so excited to be recording this, and I'm so excited to be recording more content for you guys later today or tomorrow. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, goodbye.